Good Wednesday morning, my dear brother or sister in Christ. I hope that this finds you well. I hope you're in the middle of a productive week. And of course, I hope that you're living your very best life in Jesus Christ. Well, of late, since Landry started school, Nancy and I volunteered to take him to school every morning, which means for us, we need to get up every morning about, between 5:15 and 5:45. Well, as I've said a couple of times before, I've never been what you call a morning person. And I know many of you are. Let's get up at 5 a.m. and start the day kind of people. But I'm not. It doesn't mean I'm lazy in any way, mind you, but I just have a hard time getting started in the morning. Now, I'm always reminded when I think about this of Brother Nam Balser, who is a morning person, as opposed to Brother Mark Todorovich, who is definitely not. Well, one of my best memories is a few years ago, I used to meet Nam at the track at the high school, and we would walk before I went to school. This happened before dawn, normally around 5:30. And let's just say most mornings I wasn't thrilled to be there. Nam, on the other hand, was incessantly cheerful and encouraging, often singing as we worked our way around the track. It was infuriating at the time, but it really taught me a very valuable lesson. Not just about getting up in the morning, but about having a positive attitude. It had a big influence on me. See, I've gotten better at starting my day in the last few years by really realizing that each day is a gift from God, and even the worst day is still a wonderful day for those of us who believe in Christ. But we have to choose to make it so. There's an old saying that's often attributed to Bill Keane of the Family Circus cartoon. It goes, "Yesterday is history, tomorrow a mystery, but today is a gift." That's why it's called the present. In Psalms 118:24 it says, "This is the day the Lord has made. Let us rejoice and be glad in it." Okay, it's Wednesday, and I'm sure there are people out there that are going, "Man, it's Wednesday. I can't wait for this week to be over." Or how about, "You ever done this? This is the worst day ever." Have you ever had days where you just wanted to get through it? Well, Psalms 118 reminds us that each day we have is a day created by God. It's a day we should rejoice in, a day we should be happy. It's not a day where we should be burdened by the stress of our lives, but a day that we should be praising and, frankly, thanking God for another day. Psalm 118 reminds us that every day we have is a gift. A day that we should treasure, because to be totally honest with you, we do not know if it will be our last, do we? Every day is a day we're able to share God's love and His joy. And what I find most interesting and have been most discouraged by in my life is that many Christians are not filled with joy. Many Christians don't even smile at a new day just because it exists. They don't seem to realize the mystery and frailty of that day. Instead, we often take the gifts we have for granted and grumble about our work, about our wants, about our health, about our worries, whatever. We complain about having too much paperwork, too much homework, an unhappy boss, ungrateful children, an impatient spouse. And when we're asked, we don't hesitate to tell people how bad our day is going, do we? And yet the most afflicted Christians in the Bible often spoke of how joyful they were. These are people who were jailed, beaten, and frankly killed because of their beliefs. In Acts 2:28, Luke says, "You have made known to me the paths of life. You will fill me with joy in your presence." Think about it. Shouldn't that be the attitude we have as well? Shouldn't we be grateful for just being able to know God, to have a personal relationship with Him? The fact that He loves us enough to sacrifice for us, to have another day in His presence? Shouldn't we be grateful that we have another day to spend with our friends and family? In a very real way, gratitude brings joy in our lives, and that joy can spread like a wildfire to those around us if we simply allow ourselves to see things the way they really are, to see clearly. Shouldn't we wake up every day and think to ourselves, "This is the day the Lord has made. Let us rejoice and be glad in it"? I don't know about you, but I'm one of those folks that I love to get a present. And today is our present. Enjoy it. I hope you make today a terrific day. I want you to know that I'm here should you need me. I truly love you all, and I'll see you on Friday. Bye-bye.